My ex-boyfriend can't get over our breakup and keeps stalking me, so I got a restraining order to keep him from getting near me. About 1.5 months ago, I broke up with my ex after we had been together for about 9 months. Basically, because his controlling behavior made me feel too confined and uncomfortable. But apparently, he can't accept it. Since the breakup, I have been bombarded with messages, voice messages, emails and phone calls. I had to block him everywhere only to be harassed again from newly created accounts, sometimes pretending to be someone else. I live in a village with less than 2,000 people and am active in local clubs. He comes from a town of about 20,000 people, about 20 minutes away. 3 weeks ago, during a public event with my club, he was there and, apart from a brief comment that I should smile more, left me alone. However, my friends later told me that he had been following and staring at me the entire time. Okay, it's somewhat understandable since it was still pretty fresh. Last weekend, we had a big tent festival that lasted the whole weekend, during which I was a waitress. He was there too, and completely drunk, both days. On Saturday, we even briefly chatted, and I felt like he was doing better, but that was apparently just a front. Throughout the day, he kept his eye on me and followed me. He also only wanted to order drinks from me, which annoyed me, and I told him to leave me alone and go to someone else. When all his friends wanted to leave, he absolutely refused to go with them. I begged him to leave and he promised me he would, but in the end, he stayed and continued to follow me even after my shift ended. I had been really looking forward to the festival, but because of him, I had to go home early because I felt so uncomfortable. Sunday was even worse. He was there alone and got drunk by himself. He didn't speak to me during the day, but he sent me 3 letters through other servers. I didn't read them. Several people asked me who the creepy guy sitting alone at the table staring at me was. I was incredibly embarrassed. On Sunday evening, only about 20 people were left, and we were all having a last drink. When I went outside to the restroom trailer, he secretly followed me and tried to corner me. Fortunately, 2 of my friends noticed and followed us, and I fled back inside while they persuaded him to go home. I am incredibly grateful to them because I don't know what he would have done otherwise. Maybe he really just wanted to talk, but he's lied to me so many times now that I can't be sure. I'm usually someone who tries to get along with everyone, and that includes ex-partners. I would have been open to at least a friendly relationship with him, but the way he's behaved so far makes that impossible. I don't dare going out alone anymore. I have trouble sleeping and double lock all the doors at night. I'm afraid that if he gets drunk again, he'll come up with some stupid idea and show up at my house. He makes me feel unpredictable because he constantly lies and twists things. At the same time, I feel like this is all coldly calculated and that he's manipulating everyone around him. For example, he told my best friend he actually didn't want to come to the festival and that it was his friends who wanted him to come. His friends, however, told me he was the one who pushed everyone to come. I remember when I first met him, he thought I was seriously considering getting rid of me. I was seriously considering I find him so unfair and I have to deal with this. I feel like this stressing me out so much that I have my stressful soul out on relationship partners. I had tried more than my best friend for me all of last year trying to find someone to my friends. I wrote everything down the same day, and I sleep with the violence, protection, sexual waste me several times for how long I have to to them. I feel guilty, he still took me a while to process the terrible action I did because I still hope that he will eventually back off, partly because I resisted because he was too close to me. Such a step would have forced me to face the reality of his situation, but in the end, I had no choice. I was going to come to his responsibility and after his decisions because he was resisting the reality for 16 more days. I decided not to follow charges for now. I wanted to resist more than necessary. I was getting more alone already too much. Even more demanding. A police form doesn't exist in Austria. So, just in case anyone else from Austria is in a similar situation, the Violence Protection Center is the Pieces of Violence and Harassment Office. The government-funded health office in every federal state. The phone counseling and subsequent support program is statutory. The court issued the order directly after my application. Within just a few days, which surprised me, given the sum of money, even though the decision was hopefully yours now, I'm still not feeling completely okay. I still have sleep problems, especially nightmares. I pretend to make my sleep well. I can't do that as long without worrying about my sleep. Every doctor in the office told me I was supposed to sleep 7 times every night. I'm not well enough to relax. I'm scheduled for this appointment, and I've lost track of the time. I still have no sleep. I was scheduled to do one test before work. I'm focused on sleep. People from Europe, I'm too much already in my life. I'm sure to love it. I'm like, I'm most afraid of person there. I'm extremely good. I only rest on situations. I have an opportunity to like them. I just control them. I'm condemned love. I'm always favorite. I always get with them. I always was more alone. I was just confusing my life. I love each other. I'm like them. I live every day. My life. I really do. I write. I'm a priest. Yeah, such a movie.